Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a new in luxury video. I just kind of got swept away with all the new arrivals and there are some discount codes and this all just kind of happened. So I'm sharing with you exactly what I got. There are 2 new handbags I'm sharing with you, some shoes, a few general accessories and clothes as well. So a little bit of everything. I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. Before we get stuck in, I wanted to mention that there is a new luxury discount code. It's from My Teresa and it's their annual kind of treat yourself sale. This is a really great one because there are so many amazing items included. So some of the items which I already own are included in the discount code. You can get the Saint Laurent card holder, which I'm actually doing as a giveaway prize. If you missed that giveaway video, I will link it, but this one is included in the discount code, as are several of my other favorite Saint Laurent pieces. So you can get my Saint Laurent Lulu in the small size, not in the white. You can get it in their nude color, which is so beautiful. That's the one that I have in the larger size and it's the most stunning color, and I personally think the small size is the best size. I do prefer it slightly to my large one. It's just much easier to kind of handle and carry, and I just think it's perfect. You can also get my Saint Laurent Lulu puffer in the cream and also the grey. So both are included in the sale. I don't believe the black one is, but you can definitely get the cream and the grey. This is still my go-to bag. It's quite heavy because it's still full of my stuff. I just adore this thing. You can also get one of my newer purchases, which was my circle bag from Saint Laurent. This is also included in the discount code, as well as my Burberry scarf as well. And this is the exact scarf that I have. I have had a few questions about this. I did get mine from My Teresa and this exact one is on sale, as are my Saint Laurent wallet on chain. So I have the larger version, but the smaller one in both the grey and also the tan and the pale pink with silver hardware, they're all included as well. And then finally, I wanted to mention my Givenchy Antigona because I know so many of you have been asking for discount codes on this one. It's not the small size that's included in the mock croc, but it is the mini size. So the mini version of this in the mock croc in the black is included in the discount code. I do have a whole blog post with all of my picks, so I will include that in the description section if you wanted to check it out, but I will also list the individual discount codes. So the discount is $100 off $700 I think, and then $200 off a $1,300 spend, but it does vary from country to country and there's a different code for each spend for each country. It's a little bit complicated, but I will list every single code in the description section, and it's not off absolutely everything, so it's only items labeled treat yourself, but I do have a whole landing page with everything that's included in the sale, and there is a lot, so I will link that direct one as well. Hopefully that all makes sense, but if you do have any questions then let me know in the comments section. But as I mentioned, I will put all of those discount codes as well as the landing page link, as well as all the direct links to these items as well in the description section if you wanted to check it out. So first up is another belt that I got, and I feel like I went from not really knowing what to do with designer belts to just loving all of them. So I did get my Louis Vuitton belt, which I showed in a previous video, but then I saw this and just thought it was beautiful, and I really love the fact that it was a thinner style. So I went for the white. I didn't want another black one because, as I mentioned, I already had my Louis Vuitton one, and I saw this and thought it was so perfect, especially for wearing with kind of skirts and dresses with the warmer weather. I thought the white would be so pretty. I do have to exchange this, so I am going to size down. I'm not planning on wearing this as a kind of a denim belt on the lower part of my hips, so I did want it a little bit smaller just so I wouldn't have any excess material. So I'm going to exchange it for a size down, but I wanted to show it since this is also included in the discount code at the moment. And I thought it was just so beautiful. It's very, very subtle as well, so it's not too in your face, which I like. You do just have the YSL logo right here, and that's pretty much it. It is gold hardware, which is always my favorite, and it is a smooth white leather. So beautiful. I already tried it with a few different dresses and skirts and I just loved how it looked. Just absolutely thrilled with this. Next up are a pair of shoes that I've really been looking at, a lot of sandals and kind of warmer weather styles for hopefully what will be warmer weather soon in London. And then I saw these and I thought they were gorgeous. So these are from Schutz, which are the same brand as my clear Perspex ones, which were my favorite shoe of 2019. They're just so great, so comfy. So I was looking at some other ones in their kind of range, and I saw these and I thought they were beautiful. So it is a very kind of barely there sandal. It's this beautiful kind of dark beige slash light tan. You have this lovely knot effect right here, and then you do just have these strappy details. They are so comfy, but they look really elegant on as well. I just feel like these are going to go with absolutely everything in my wardrobe. The heel is a really nice size, so you do get that height boost, but it's not so high that you won't be able to wear it for like dates and things like that. And I just thought this was the perfect summer sandal. So very happy with these. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. Next up is an item that literally just got delivered like right this second, so I thought I'd throw it in this video, but it is a new leather jacket I got. So this is from IRO. If you watch my Black Friday content, you may remember that I got a black leather jacket from IRO. It was a big purchase, but I kind of justified it with the Black Friday sales, and I love it. It was such a great buy. It's such a well-made jacket, you know, it feels very solid and luxurious, it fits really nicely, and it's just 100% worth the money. So definitely one of those things which is a wardrobe splurge, but hopefully something that I'm gonna have in my closet forever. And then I was looking at the new arrivals and I saw this shade and I was like, this is so right up my street. It's this beautiful kind of dusky pink color, really lovely, and I love the fact that it is a very girly shade, but it does help to soften up otherwise quite a tough looking jacket. And I just thought this was a lovely spring alternative to my black one. I already knew my sizing because IRO sizing is a little bit off because I did have my black one. And then I actually saw this on Farfetch and it was the last one in my size, and I was like, it's a sign how I justified it. But I thought this was lovely. I'm so excited about it. I was trying it on this morning just with some denim and some dresses, and I just loved how it looked with everything. So definitely a splurge, but I do think it's absolutely lovely. As I mentioned, I think this was the last one that they had in stock, but I will try and find another retailer or see if they have more in stock and link it down below as with everything here. Next up is a clothing piece, and this isn't super luxurious or anything, but this is another one that I just got through the mail and I love it. Of course it's polka dot, carrying on my theme for this spring, but this is from And Other Stories, and I've basically been stalking their website ever since I got my other polka dot dress from them. I just feel like their new arrivals have been so beautiful, so I've been trying out a few things and I saw this and I thought it was so stunning. It is a shorter style, it is that great polka dot print, of course, and then you do just have this tie wrap. So I've actually already undone it because I've been trying it on, but it ties at the waist, and then you have this nice kind of wrap style, and then it's just a crew neck with a short sleeve. Really lovely. It is a very nice fabric as well, so it does feel a little bit more structured rather than a flimsy kind of super summer like vacation dress. So really cute. I thought this would be adorable just with a simple pair of pumps. Also the handbags that I'm going to show you in a bit, I've been trying it with those and I just thought it was lovely. So huge fan of this, and also just a huge fan of And Other Stories at the moment. Next up are a pair of shoes I got. These are from Gianvita Rossi and have been on my wish list for quite a while now, and if you've been following my channel regularly you may know that I love Gianvita Rossi shoes. They're probably my favourite designer brand in terms of footwear. I find their shoes to be very well made and just so much more comfortable than other brands out there. I just think they look so elegant, and for me they just do the perfect heels. So I usually have their kind of higher heel style, so I think it's 105mm, which I love, but they are very high, so I wanted a pair that was a little bit lower for mainly work, and I finally decided to go for these. They have a little dust bag, and inside are these beautiful, very neutral pumps. So these are, I think, the 85mm heel, so very walkable. I almost always go for their suede version of their pumps just because they are so wearable. They kind of mold to your feet, so they are very comfortable. And the color is a little bit difficult to describe, and they do quite a few different kind of neutrals or nudes. They do lighter ones, they do darker ones, they do some that are a little bit more pink, a little bit more tan. They have kind of a whole variety of neutral shoes. I guess this is kind of like a light taupe or brown, a really pretty shade, hopefully good for both winter and summer as well. I am planning on spraying these like I do most of my suede shoes just to protect them. I am very excited. This is the first time I have the lower heel style from them, and I've already tried them on and they are very comfy, so very, very happy with these. I think they're beautiful. Next up is a dress. This is the last clothing piece that I'm showing. I saw this in, I think I was browsing the new arrival section, and I just thought it was the most beautiful thing. So it's a black dress, and I think this was part of their kind of vacation edit, but for me this would be sort of very suitable for a very fancy dinner out or something like that. It's that kind of slinky material though, and it looks pretty shapeless here, but they do have a belt with it where you can just kind of cinch it and tie it in, and it does just have a one shoulder design, and then you get this separate little gold kind of plate or logo, which you can attach as well. So this is removable if you didn't want it. I think it's beautifuful, and it just looks very Grecian inspired, and I saw this online and I just knew I had to have it. I don't know where I'm going to wear it yet. I'm going to save it for the right occasion, but I just thought it was too beautiful to pass up. So absolutely love this, love pretty much everything about it, and I cannot wait to wear it. And finally, I do have the two bags that I got, and they are both from the same brand. So they're both from Bottega. Is it Bottega or is it Bottega Veneta, or is it something else entirely? I've never actually gone into a store to ask, so you guys always seem to know better than I do. Please let me know how you say it. I'm gonna go with Bottega Veneta for this video, but they are both from the same brand, and one is a mini version and one is the larger. To be honest, I was lusting after both, and I ordered both thinking that I would just keep one, and I just fallen so hard for both of them that I think I'm just keeping them both. So the first one is the mini version, and it is the mini Jody. How beautiful is this? This is in their ice blue color, which I think is so stunning. The only thing that I'm not sure about is the color choice, because my heart says the blue, but my head is like, maybe I should go for a more neutral color. I've been looking at the beige, and I'm just not sure. Let me know your thoughts. Should I go for the blue? Should I go for the beige? I'm just not sure. The blue is really stunning, but I do recognize that it's probably going to limit my usage a little bit. But at the same time, with spring coming up, it is quite a nice pop of color, so I don't know, I'm still tizzing about that. But the overall bag design I love. I think it's adorable. So you do have just that really cute kind of curved effect, so it is like a mini hobo, and then it just opens up with a zip, and it can actually fit a decent amount for such a mini bag. It's not a crossbody or anything, so this is only a handheld bag, but it is so incredibly light that I still think it's going to be quite comfortable. And the leather is just so beautiful. It is lambskin, I believe. The weave design is stunning. You do have that knot detail right there, and I just think this is the coolest bag. So I'm totally on the bandwagon. I'm just so excited for this brand now and these new bags. I think they're stunning, and I just can't wait to start using this. But yeah, please let me know what you think, beige or should I keep the blue? And then finally, I do have my larger version right here. So this is the larger version of that same bag. So this is the larger Jody. Actually, I think this is just called the regular Jody as opposed to like the large version. So I do think there is a larger one of this. So this is just the regular. It is quite sizable though, so it's a chunky looking bag. But I love this so much. I did do a poll on my Instagram stories about whether I should get this, and overwhelmingly everyone voted no. But I still loved it even after that, which I think is a good sign. Like, if lots of people tell you they don't like something but you still like it, I think that's like a true sign that you do genuinely like the style. So I decided to just give it a go, and it's just as gorgeous as I thought it would be. The leather is incredible. What they say about their leather is totally true. It's so beautiful and soft. You do have that great knot design right here. It is a proper kind of hobo shoulder bag style, and then it just zips open, and it is very, very roomy because it is such a large bag, and you do have the zip on one side as well. I went for the white, which I'm sure isn't the most practical of choices, but I just thought the white was beautiful. The other colors weren't really calling out to me in this size, and I thought this would be the most kind of neutral and versatile as well for the coming spring summer months. So I am planning on spraying this to protect it, but I also already spray on my denim as well, so I'm not too worried. But I am so happy with this. I think it's so gorgeous. It's very, very light, very comfortable to wear, good to wear on both your shoulder and also like by hand. And I'm just all about this bag. So very, very happy with these purchases. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will include links to everything I featured down below in the description section, along with all the information about those discount codes as well. If you have any other questions for me, then leave me a comment. I did also want to say something quickly about the ongoing situation, and I'm going to keep it brief because I know that's not what you guys come to my channel for, but at the same time, it feels weird not to say anything at all and pretend that it's not happening when it obviously is. Coronavirus is a really scary thing. It's a very unsettling time, but I hope you guys are just staying safe and trying to keep healthy and just taking the necessary precautions. I mentioned in a previous video that we were planning on going to Italy. We were planning on traveling to just outside the kind of red zone, the kind of really infected area, but then they cancelled all travel, which was obviously very necessary, so I'm glad that happened. But beyond that, we're just trying to take sensible precautions. So Dan was planning on going to a football match and he's not doing that anymore. And you know, we're not completely shutting down our lives, but we are trying to be sensible in how we approach things. Obviously washing our hands a lot as well. But I just wanted to say that I hope you guys are also staying safe, protecting your elderly parents, grandparents if you have them, you know, any elderly relatives, because there are some people in society who are more vulnerable than others. Dan is just coming back from a work trip, and that's the kind of last bit of travel he has planned for a while, or that he's going on. But at the same time, I'm making sure that my mum stays very far away from him, just until we know he's kind of all fine. So just taking those little steps, just trying to be as sensible as possible. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep my content as usual, just because I feel like everyone could do with a light relief. But as I said, I just hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.